Sometimes what our nervous system needs, what our mind, what our heart needs is soft, gentle movements. And that's what this class is going to give us. Let's start sitting in a comfortable position. You won't need many props. If anything, just something to sit on. I'm sitting on a blanket because we're going to be doing most of the class sitting. So getting into a comfortable position, get a sense of your sit bones on the ground. Let's place one hand over the center of your chest, over the center of your heart. And first tuning in to the sensation of the palm in the center of your chest, our energetic heart center. And notice, does the palm feel warm against your skin or against your clothes? Noticing your breath underneath your hand. And taking a moment to repeat these 3 words in your mind. Here I am. These 3 words are very simple, but yet a very strong, effective reminder to really arrive here with your full awareness and attention in the experience of your body this moment. Here I am. Here I am. Saying those 3 words allows you to show up as you are, however you are right now. If you're feeling light and joyful, if you're feeling heavy and overwhelmed, however you're feeling, saying, here I am, and using those words as a sense of permission to be how you are in this moment. One big breath together. Here we are. Let's move together now. Taking your hands off of your chest and then moving your fingertips down to the floor. And then as you move your fingertips down to the floor, let's move our right fingertips over to the side, walk them out, leaning sideways. Take your left arm up and over. Side body reach, inhale, come up, left hand to the floor, fingertips walk, right palm up and over, and reach, and side to side. You're moving side to side at your own pace. Okay, one more time on each side. Nice, coming back to center. Finding center once more, and then let's take our right hand to the left thigh, left hand behind us, but your fingertips are ever so slightly gentle on your leg and on the floor. Most of the work of this twist is going to come from a feeling of rotation in your chest, rib cage, with the hands just as a nice little anchor here. And then rotate hands, opposite knee, left hand, right knee, right hand lightly touching behind you. Feel the rotation through the ribs, your chest. And then to the other side, rotate your trunk, rest the hands. Rotate the trunk, rest your hands. Think about most of the twist coming from your upper back. Rotate, twist. Rotate, twist. The next rotation, we're going to twist, and then that right arm is going to lift off the knee, reach out in front of you, over, behind you, and then taking ourselves to the other side. Right hand behind you, left hand to left leg. Lift and reach your left arm up, over, twist behind you. So now the arms act like little windmills from side to side. Thinking about the arms moving because of the movement of your upper back. Your arms are following the twist. And finding a nice rhythm of your breath that works for you. And then finishing on the side that you're on, take a moment and tune in. Notice how your spine feels, your shoulders feel. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's extend our legs out in front of us. And internally and externally rotate your legs. Inviting the movement deep from within your thigh bones. Great. And then bending the knees. You can prop yourself up lightly with the fingertips, and we're going to come up onto the heels. Your toes will be off the floor, pointing up to the ceiling, and gently rocking the knees from side to side. Trying to sit up on the sit bones as best you can. I'll show this from the front, like that. And now sitting up and then opening and closing our right knee. You're rotating over your heel, but with control, you're slowly opening the knee out to the side. You're slowly bringing it in. Slow and steady movement. And then release to the other leg. You try to keep this gently active. You're not just flopping the knee to the side. You're trying to think about all the little muscles surrounding your hip joint. And they're bringing the knee in and out with control. And yet, still with a little sprinkle of ease. You're controlling the movement with a sense of ease. And then back to center, and then let both legs do the movement. Steady breath. And then release and allow the legs to extend out again. And then adding nice little rub of the thighs. And then let your legs come out to the side a little bit. Again, hopefully you're sitting onto something to help you be a little bit more easeful in this position. And then let's bring our arms in front of us. Reach our arms and then give yourself a big hug. And then from this little hug that or big little hug you're giving yourself, rotate again. But think about your shoulder blades sliding to one side, your shoulder blades sliding to the other, thinking about this movement in your upper back. Change direction, so change arms. Your other arm is on top, and then rotate. Upper back twisting. Legs and lower back staying stable. And then release. And then bring your arms out to the side, fingertips on the floor. Walk your fingertips out, a little bit over to the right as the left arm reaches. Come up, fingertips to the floor, right arm lifts and over. Now with the legs out, same position that we did before, but can you keep gently connecting your heels to the floor? We want to keep those legs feeling stable and steady. And then coming back to center. And then let's bring our arms forward, palms facing up, and then open out to the side. Here the arms are about shoulder height. And then as we do this, let's bring the arms a little bit lower a few times. Palms facing up. Bring the arms a little lower. By the way, your legs don't have to be in this wide angle position. They can be in the cross-legged position if that feels better for your body. And now slowly opening up again, reaching the arms a little higher above your shoulder height now. Slowly with each step, you're going higher and higher. So now you're out to the side and over. And then lowering down. Dropping your chin to your chest, allowing your arms to rest and relax by your side. And you can do little movements, intuitive movements with your head to reduce and loosen up any feeling of tension in the neck. And bring your head back to center. Now let's bring the legs out in front of us again. Bend the knees, toes pointing up to the ceiling, and we'll do a few more of these nice, slow and controlled internal and external rotations of the legs. Nice. And then stretch your legs out. Now my legs are somewhere in between from here to here. You can choose that variation as well. And then we're going to reach the right arm up to the ceiling and then come back into that rotation. Feel like your chest is rotating over to your left leg, right arm up, and then reach your right arm past your leg. This is not going to be a forward bend in the traditional sense. We want to stay solid. We want to move a little bit more from the pelvis and just reach forward, coming up. And then switch. Left arm reaches over. Feel the reach from the shoulder blade and past, and then up. And then over, up, over, up. We do not care how low we go in this. What I care more about is, can we keep the stability in the legs? I want my legs and my heels to be strong and grounded, so the backs of my legs, the posterior chain can hold me stable as I have this nice fluid motion through the upper body. Again, finding a rhythm with your breath that feels good for you. Making this a nice, now maybe a little bit more free-flowing movement. What do the arms want to do here? Get a stretchy, fascial, sort of elasticy, stretchy feeling in the upper body. Almost like you're moving through thickness, that the atmosphere around you just got a little bit thicker, and you've got to move with a little bit more intention to pull through it. And there's no wrong way of moving your upper body here. Just having that active movement. Finding some stillness. Allowing your arms to relax by your side. Take a few moments and notice how your back feels, the shoulders and your neck. Nice. Now bring the knees in, come off of whatever you're sitting on, and let's go onto our back. So we'll lie down onto our back, and I recommend, if you were sitting on a blanket or on a little pillow, to place that underneath your head for a little bit of extra support. Now, taking a few moments, your feet can be on the floor with the knees bent. Allow your spine to get a sense of reset.